Hello students, welcome back to my channel Enhance Your Skills. My today's topic is the explanation of the poem The Voice of the Rain from the book Hornbill for class 11th. It has been written by Walt Whitman. Students, first of all, I shall tell you about the poet. Who is the poet of this poem? His name is Walter. He may also be called as Walt Whitman. He was an American poet, an essayist, and a journalist. A humanist, he was a part of the transition between transcendentalism and realism, incorporating both views in his works. Whitman is among the most influential poets in the American canon, often called the father of free verse. What is free verse? Free verse is a poetry that doesn't have any rhyme. Students, now come to the introduction of the poem. This poem of Walt Whitman presents a dialogue between the poet and the rain itself. ये पोम क्या है? एक डायलॉग है पोइट के बीच में और रेन के बीच में. द पोम प्रेजेंट्स द साइक्लिक मोमेंट ऑफ द रेन. द रेन इज पर्सोनिफाइड टू डिस्क्राइब हरसेल्फ. इस पोम में रेन को ही पर्सोनिफाई किया गया है. रेन हैज़ बीन शोन एज ह्यूमन बींग. उसको ह्यूमन बींग की तरह बताया गया है एज इफ रेन इटसेल्फ इज टॉकिंग. शी डिस्क्राइब्स हरसेल्फ what she is and what blessings she showers on earth and man. Now come to the explanation of the poem The Voice of the Rain. Come to stanza number 1. And who art thou, said I, to the soft falling shore, which strange to tell gave me an answer as here translated, I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain. Here thou means you and soft falling means dropping softly. Shower means raindrops when they fall continuously on earth. The poem begins with the poet asking for the identity of the soft falling rain shower. अब यहाँ पे पोइट जो है वो रेन से क्वेश्चन करता है. Who art thou? Who art thou means who are you? Poet is asking to the rain. Much to the surprise of the poet, the rain replies to his question, which the poet translates for his readers. The rain in itself own voice tells the poet that she is the poem of this earth. अब यहाँ पे पोइट के लिए एक स्ट्रेंज बात हो जाती है. वो क्या हो जाती है? दैट द रेन इटसेल्फ आंसर्स टू हिज क्वेश्चन. रेन क्या बोलती है? रेन सेज दैट आई एम द वॉइस ऑफ दिस अर्थ. शी इज द poem of this earth. The rain is trying to say that as music or poetry gives pleasure to human beings, the rain gives happiness to Mother Earth. Here the rain has been personified as human being. रेन को यहाँ human being की तरह बताया गया है जो पोइट के साथ बात कर रही है. Now come to stanza number 2. Eternal I rise, impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea, upward to heaven, whence vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same. First come to the meanings of this stanza, the word meaning of this stanza. Eternal means everlasting. Impalpable means अनएबल टू बी फेल्ट बाय टचिंग. जिसको टच करके हम फील नहीं कर सकते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड इम्पैल्पेबल. इम्पैल्पेबल, ठीक है. बॉटमलेस मीन्स वेरी डीप. अपवर्ड मीन्स टूवर्ड्स अ हायर लेवल. whence means from where. Vaguely means unclearly. Formed means made into a specific shape or form. In these lines, the poet says that the rain is an eternal process. रेन जो है वो क्या है, एक एटर्नल प्रोसेस है. वट इट टेक्स डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स एट डिफरेंट टाइम्स. आपने देखा होगा रेन जो है डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स ले लेती है एट डिफरेंट टाइम्स. कभी वो क्लाउड्स की फॉर्म में आ जाती है, कभी वो वाटर की फॉर्म में आ जाती है, कभी वो आइस की जिसको हम बोलते हैं कि स्नोफॉल हो गया, कभी स्नो की फॉर्म में आ जाती है. It rises from the land and the deep sea in the form of intangible water vapors and goes up to the sky. कभी वो water vapors की form में आ जाती है and then it goes up to the sky. There it takes an indistinct shape in the form of clouds. Rain also says that although its form gets changed, it still remains the same. That means the basic structure of the rain remains the same. Now come to next stanza. I descend to lay the draughts at me's dust layers of the globe, and all that in them without me were seeds only, latent, unborn, and forever by day and night I give back life to my own origin and make pure and beautify it. Students, there are some important words that I have to explain you. Number one is descend. Descend means move or fall downwards. Another word is lay. Lay means wash. Draughts. Draughts means dry spells. Atomies. Atomies means very tiny particles. Latent. Latent means inactive. And there is another word, origin. Origin means any source. Here in this stanza, Rain is speaking. Rain is saying that its raindrops pour down from above to wash away draughts and dust layers that are enveloping the earth. Rain also satisfies the thirst of the dry earth and heals everything that is degrading and is lying lifeless. That means this rain gives life to all the things on the earth. The showers remove the dust particles and make earth clean and green. The rain also helps in germination of seeds which were lying dormant due to dry spell. अब रेन क्या करती है, ये जो सीड्स पड़ी होती हैं जगह जगह पे ड्राई अर्थ पे, जब हमारी अर्थ ड्राई हो जाती है, व्हेन देयर आर नो रेन शावर्स, तो उसके बाद क्या होता है, जब रेन ड्रॉप्स आते हैं तो ये जो सीड्स होती हैं दे गेट जर्मिनेटेड. That means the rain is involved in a continued process of giving life on earth by providing water to dormant seeds and making earth more beautiful and full of greenery. It means rain helps in enhancing the beauty of earth, as in the absence of water everything turns dull or lifeless and dust accumulates everywhere. Next lines. For song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment, wandering wrecked or unwrecked, duly with love returns. There are some important words in this stanza too. Issuing. Issuing means originating or starting. Fulfillment means fulfillment means completing the cycle. Another word is wrecked. Wrecked means cared about or cared for. Unwrecked means uncared for, and duly means rightly or properly. These last lines are the poet's own words and his reflections upon the answers given by the rain. In these lines, the poet observes that the life of the rain is similar to that of a song. A song or a poem is creativity at its best. कोई भी जो poem होती है या कोई भी जो song होता है उसमें best creativity जो poets हैं वो show करते हैं. It has the power to calm, heal, rejuvenate, transform, and thrill. In the same way, repeated evaporation and condensation purifies the rain. Poet says that the entire environment gets drenched in the rain. Dust particles settle down, and there is greenery everywhere, which makes the whole earth beautiful to look at. The poet therefore draws a parallel between rain and music, as both have rhythm and ability to thrill. Both of them rejuvenate and beautify life. In the poem, the poet says that both rain and poetry hold an equally important place on earth. The rain originates from bottom of the sea in the form of water vapors. They rise to the heavens, and from there they come back to the earth and enable life to survive, to thrive. In the same way, poetry originates from the heart of an author and goes to various places who praise and criticize it, but in the end, love comes from all directions to the author. This was all about this poem. Thank you, students. Thanks to all. I shall come back with the poetic devices of the poem. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel.